Hello, friends. Cheryl here with inkedpulp, and we're back with another Art Before Breakfast. I think maybe I'll use this. I'm looking for something special to use here. Anyway, welcome back. I did some work yesterday, and I hope you'll like it. I don't have any real big news to share other than to tell you if you are on Medicare, then you've made it through the process. But if you are coming up on being eligible for Medicare, please make sure that you talk to somebody about your options, because I'm telling you, it is so confusing. And if you don't pick your options correctly, it can screw you up for your whole retirement. And it's just so confusing. Get yourself an agent who specializes in Medicare and ask them about all the different parts and what you should do. And because I'm telling you what, it is crazy, crazy, crazy confusing. And there's so many things to it. So anyway, there's my PSA for the day. Start very, very early. I'd say 6 months at least before you are eligible, and work through the process, because it's tough. It's tough out there, boys and girls. All right. Let me show you what I did. Look at this page. Remember, I had said that I would finish it last time, and I just stuck this in here as I may just leave it in here, but I just put that in there as a placeholder. But look at that. I made that into a tuck spot. I did silver, and this is just the random embossing powder. And I put that down with glue stick. I just sort of, randomly put down glue, and then I sprinkled on the powder, and then I used some glitter. Yes, folks, I used glitter. Oh, I got a hiccup. And on the back of his, so there was snow on his truck, and I put the glitter on there for the snow. And then I just have a, card that we'll use to put in there. That's just a placeholder that I stuck in. Isn't that cute? I don't think I did any more. That we did last time. And I don't think I have something for today, but this is that other one. I haven't, I was gonna glue these 2 pages together, and I haven't done that yet. But I do have something. I was hoping there'd be more people in here by now. Who's up in the balcony? Come down and say hello. I was thinking maybe on this very last page, I have these little, they are, I need to back them. They are little ornaments. And what I did is, I covered them with napkins, and then I put gold around the edges of them and up here on the top part. Hi, Susan. Okay. So before you go off, Susan, look at the page that I did yesterday I finished up the truck. Look at that. It's got all sorts of embossing powder, some glitter. When I made this into a tuck spot. Isn't that cute? I probably won't keep that card in there. I know. Isn't that just the cutest thing? And I even cracked out the glitter. So now I have this page. And what I'm going to do on this page is hang on, I got to find. So I'm going to put I've got some of these little red sparkly brads. I know. I did it for you guys. So there's one. These are brads with little gemstones in the top, and I have some red ones. So those will go like that. And then I'm going to punch it through the paper. And this was Crafty Shamrock's idea. So that I can turn these and have writing space underneath. You know what? I think I'm not going to do it on this page because this is a good overall writing page. And what I want to do is have these on a page that already has a picture on it. I don't know that this one will be big enough, but and then I want to cut out some. That might work. Oh, no, that won't work. Let's do it. We could do it on this page. Or could do it this way. What do you think of that, Susan? Put it on that page, and then you can twist them. And what I'll do is I will, I think, no, this isn't the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for that great big one I have. And if I can't find it, I'll just trace around this one and cut it out. There it is. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. So what I'll do is cut out a piece of coffee dyed paper and put underneath these, glue it down, so when you slide this out, you'll have writing space. So I don't know. What do you think, Susan? You think that page is good? Makes it awful busy, but I kind of like it. Or no, I don't like that color. I think this one. Let's see what we have in the other. It's got another Santa. Oh, we've got this page that's kind of plain. But that might work too. Nope, I like the other page better. I wonder if we're going to get any folks in here today. All right, so let me I'm going to go ahead and do it on this page. And then, oh, poo. Can't do that unless I move. Well, no, it's got that on the back of it. I can't do that one. That one's got Santa. Actually, this one might be a good page. Or going back to this one. Yeah, I'm looking at using these. Is your son watching the video? What do you think if I take these, because this is an ornament page, and put them down with the paper clips? I'm doing the paper clips so that we can, move these out of the way. And underneath, I'm going to have a circle of paper for writing. And I like it on this page because I'm going to glue together these two pages, and that gives me the option to have the feet of the brads underneath. So I'll put them like that, and then we'll, just swing them out of the way when somebody wants to write. You like that? That one's not quite as busy. I really liked them on the other page, but the problem was I had that truck on the other side of it, and it's already decorated. So I think I'm going to do these two. And I think this paper right here, I have some that has a little bit of pink tinge to it. And I think I might go ahead and use that paper. Well, I'm getting really low on paper. So we'll use this. It's got some pretty pattern in it. That's kind of crinkled. Let's go from this side. Come on. So we'll do this. See, those are the perfect size. And this. Oops. I didn't cut it quite all the way through. We'll finish it out with there we go. So what you decorating, Susan? There we go. Tooties. Okay. So I don't want them at too much of an angle. And I think what I'm going to do is mark here for the Brad. That wasn't the right way I wanted to go, and I don't have an eraser. Hang on, let me get another pencil. I want to erase that pencil mark. And this pencil is so old that the eraser has gone hard on me. But we don't have anybody in here yet. Okay. All right, so let's put that there. And that there. Hi, Danny. Oh, these are already sharpened. Okay. That's for the Brads. And then that's for where the paper goes. All right. So let's take the circles and ink them up. Where's this? My distress ink. And this. So where are all my peeps today? We're getting into that Christmas season and people are going to be Hi, Pam. I wondered where all my peeps were. Good morning. All right. That one looks good. I'll show you the project I have going here in just a minute. So these are little writing spaces. Hi, Tony. How are you? Hey, did you see, Tony, my explanation? I commented back to you about why you weren't in the final drawing for the Happy Mail. Not every person who leaves a comment gets to the final stage. I do it in 2 steps because there's just too many names to do. Although I could do that maybe next year. I could just write down, except if I get a huge of of folks leaving comments. That would take me forever. I narrow it down using the comment picker, the random comment picker. That's how I narrow the list down. So you're in that drawing. Everybody's in that drawing. And for each video, did it make sense? Yeah, I didn't want you to think that you were getting left out. It's not that at all. It's yeah, there we go there. It's that you didn't, that's why it's it's a cold morning. That's why it's helps to do lots of comments on lots of videos, because you have more chances to get in that second drawing, and you can have comments on as many videos as you want. Okay, there's my writing spots. And then, not that one. I'm going to redo these holes too. And then, let me find my all. So we're going to put these here. Yes, that looks good all around. And then all right. So I'm going to go through one page. There's that one. And there's that one. All right. And then I have these little red brads. I'm going to go through here. And then I can tape those down. Well, no, it's not duplicate for video. I want people, if people, I don't pick duplicates for each video. Oh yeah, that's cute. I allow duplicates. Like if you commented on video 1, where did Brad go? If you commented on video 1, let's say, first video I did in the month, and then you came back on day 2 and you commented on day 2, that's a separate video. And you can do that. You can comment on as many videos in the month, and that just allows you, multiple chances. Okay, there it is. So that's all. So it just keeps people coming back and commenting. Although I might do something different for next year, because I haven't been getting a lot of comments. And I haven't been getting a lot of my regulars lately back. And I think it's just because it's the holidays. I don't think it's really for any other reason. It's just because the holidays. And so I thought, boy, if we don't start getting more, then more people coming in, then maybe I'll need to think of something else next year besides art before breakfast. There we go. Okay, look at that page. So we've got these two ornaments. And you can swing that out of the way to have a writing space. And swing that one out to have a writing space. What do you guys think about that? Now, here's the question. I don't have my gold thread is really thin. Oh, maybe that's not too thin. And I could, bring that up to the top of the page so that it was like the ornaments were hanging. Should I do that? And what I would do is tie this so that it doesn't come loose. I had some thicker silver, but I didn't want to use silver because the ornaments are, yeah. Isn't that fun? And you know what I can do? Because again, this is going to be between two pages. I can make it longer. And I can sandwich these little strings. Okay, here's a question for you guys. Should I put the thread straight up and down? Or should I tilt it to, no, I should do straight up and down. I answered my own question. Although this one is, yeah. Hi, Shamika. There's that one. And then we have this one. Yeah, not a lot of people here this morning. I'm sure as we go on, we'll get more. So I started working on this page. I'll show it here in just a second. I want to get this tied and that tied. And then put this over here so it's coming out the middle. There we go. Let me get my Scotch tape first. Where did I put it? I know. I was thinking the gold thread was going to be not, thick enough to really stand out, but it works great. Okay. Here's this, and then I'll cut. I got a little extra piece of tape up here. There. All right, so here's what this page looks like. You know, Big Mama sent me this gold thread because I was doing something one time and she said, put gold thread on it. I don't have any gold thread. And she said that was just a crying shame. So she sent me some. All right, here's this page. Here is this page. I love it. Look at these ornaments on that page, and then you have a writing spot underneath. Hi there, Irma. Look at this, what we just finished. Oh, I love it. Do you guys love it? And then I'll glue these two pages together, and this stuff will all be on the inside. So let me finish putting some tape on it so it stays down. Don't want those brad legs coming up. Yeah, they would. But anyway, there they are. Oh, I think it's gorgeous. And it's on the page with the ornaments. So I put them both the same way. They weren't supposed to go both the same way. They were supposed to go opposite, but it's okay. Nobody's going to notice that. Oh, I love that. What a fun. Susan, there's another idea for you. Now, does it need a word on it? I'm not sure. If I put one on, pursuing peace. Have you been? I don't think you've been here before. Welcome. Tell us your first name. I could put Merry Christmas up there underneath the, or I could put, oh, this is a fun one. We could put magic, like right there, for the magic of these ornaments. Or magic up here. I don't know. I don't like it being underneath the thread. We could put it over the thread. First time. Hi, Sandy. Welcome. Well, we are a very friendly bunch. We're working on a Christmas journal. It's a very interactive, group. So we could do holiday cheer up there. I don't know that it needs a word. What do you guys think? So, Sandy, here's where you get to weigh in. So we're a very friendly group. You'll notice everybody's reaching out, saying hello. And gosh, I love that page. You're welcome to chip in anytime you want. Yeah. Yeah, her name is Sandy. We have another Sandy. She goes by Big Mama, and she is a hoot. But very interactive. Feel free. And if you see something I do and you don't like it, you just think, that doesn't look good, speak up and say so. Because, you may not like it. Add a word. Okay. So Shamika, where? Should I put it across the top up here? Should I put it in on the side? I think down at the bottom it'd be too busy. So it's either up here at the top or down here, and I'll see what else I might have in here. Here's just a Merry Christmas, just a plain old Merry Christmas. And what I could do is put down a piece of this red and put the Merry Christmas on top of it. Okay, let's do that. Let's cut a piece of this. I'm gonna cut it a little big. I can always, and over or under the thread. I think over. Yeah, we'll give it a little more bling. We'll put, come on. We're having our Thanksgiving dinner tonight, you guys. Remember I told you on Thanksgiving that hubby had broke a tooth and he was in a lot of pain. And so we didn't do our Thanksgiving dinner. And we are going off the vegan diet and splurging for Thanksgiving. Hey, what do you guys think about that? Right up here at the top. Maybe down just a little bit. Aww. I'm so glad you loved it. Oh, speaking of Happy Mail, Susan, let me tell you about our little Happy Mail program. So the first day of every month, I draw for a Happy Mail package, and I try to send pretty generous packages. And the way I get the winner, oh, there we go. That's pretty. Look at that. Does it need white splatters, you guys? I know what Susan's going to say. What about the rest of you? The way I get the winner for the Happy Mail is I go to each video throughout the previous month. So on December 1, I'll go through all the November videos, and I use a random comment picker on the internet to pick a winner for that video. And then I put all those names on little sheets of paper and fold them up, and they go in a little jar. No splatters. I put them in a little jar and I do a random pick, and the final name that comes out is the winner of the Happy Mail. So for October's Happy Mail, picked on December 1, I did a whole bunch of different trims, ribbons and some lace and some fluffy, I don't know. I just did a whole bunch of trim. And that went to Juju. So, oh yeah, I meant Sandy. Oh, Sandy, yes, I meant Sandy. I'm sorry. Why did I say Sue? Why did I? Wait a minute. No, Susan is, Susan is not Big Mama. That's Sandy. I'm getting all confused this morning. Welcome, Peace. And I believe your name is Susan. No, Sandy. You're Sandy. You are Sandy. What in the world? I'm losing my mind this morning. She's Sandy, and we have another Sandy. So anyway, go and comment on the videos, the lives, the static ones. Go comment on the videos, and then we'll do the drawing, and then whoever wins, I send them the happy mail. So you can go back to anything that's been posted for Peace is Sandy. Yes. Yes, our S names are getting all mixed up. All right. So there's that announcement. So Sandy, go in if you'd like and go to any of the December videos and put a comment on them, and you'll be eligible. I don't know what the happy mail is going to be yet, but anyway, there's that. We're getting our, and then 2 pages are going to be glued together, and that'll hide the stuff underneath there. Now, there's one other page from the other signature that we have to finish. And I wish Big Mama was here because it was her idea. And I get a little bit of glue on there. Okay. I used my glue eraser because it was sticking a little bit. All right. So remember this page? This was the first one we did. This was the flap of an envelope, and we glued on this paper and decorated the one side of it. And this is going to be a pocket. Something will go in there. And then, oh, by the way, you guys, I ordered rub-ons for Christmas. They'll be here on Tuesday. So next Wednesday, we'll play with them. But then we had the other side, the back side of this. That also needs to be decorated. Let me move this one out of the way. This one also, and see, I put a little bit of brown on there just to take that bright white edge off. But we need to decorate this other side. And what Big Mama was saying is, no, I don't typically do the covers of my journals until the very end because I don't really know exactly how this is going to turn out. I don't know what for sure will end up and what will be the best image for the front. I like to work through it first and then go back, do all the pages and then go back. But I can show you. This was last year's journal that we made. We've got some bells here and some pretty ribbon. That was last year's journal. Let's do a quick flip through. And is there anybody who hasn't seen this journal yet? Yeah. I know. Look at this. So you do junk journals, Sandy? All right. So we have this. This picture came off the front of a seed catalog. It was on the front cover, and I cut it out. All right. Let's do a quick flip through on this one, and then we'll decorate this page. Okay. Let's go through it. And we'll go down memory lane. So this is the first page. We had those poinsettias. We used these again this year. And then I put this beautiful vintage lace up here. And then I had one of these. This is a wooden tag. And then we have a pocket. And in here, I have a little bitty Christmas card with Santa, and it has the envelope with it. So that went in here. And then on this side, we have, this is a pocket. And we've got a couple of retro little cards in there. And then on this side, oh, I might like to make one of these kind of pockets. Just a little collage piece with the kids and the papers. And then in the big pocket, I love this guy. So we have this guy. Oops, our little gift tag has fallen off. I can glue that back on. And this is puffed up. Okay. And then, here's some writing pages. Oh, and this little card goes under here. So it opens up like this with some snowflakes and the little and then that opens up and you've got a writing space on the other side. Christmas tree, and I've got some washi tape here in the middle. And then on this one, this is a belly band. Oh, I love, this is a stamp I have, and I love it. I might use it again this year. And we open up, and these are actually gift tags with little strings on them. Those are gift tags. And then that's an index card for writing. That's Sandy, Irma. Okay. So there's that. And that's, like I said, that's a little belly band. And then over here, we've got a flip down. My paper clip isn't really long enough. And then down here, this is a little pocket. And this little bingo card comes out of there. Little packages and a button. And writing space with some glittery snowflakes and the deer. And then this is an over the cover. You can pull that off and you can pull this whole thing out, although you don't need to. And then here's a writing paper under here. And then the other side is decorated as well. And there's another writing paper under here. Look at that Santa. We used some glitter. They talked me into using glitter, Sandy. I am not the biggest fan of glitter. And then there's this one where I had folded the page down. And when you fold it up, it's a writing spot. And then we've got just a little sticker here with the poinsettia and some lace. And then we've got another, oh, this was our pink card. Look at that, Santa and all kinds of fun stuff. I'm trying to remember what we used as a base. I don't think we used, I don't remember. All right, and then on this page, we've got, here's another one of those ornaments that I just used. This was collaged with Christmas paper and then a ribbon, and then there's some thread underneath it. And then this little journaling spot here. Plus you've got all this journaling spot. And then this is a pocket. Oh yeah, the glitter is really messy. But I caved. We had Paula used to come. She doesn't really come anymore. She loves glitter. And she talked me into it. And then another one of our members, Mimi, handmade this little image. It says Santa's list. And these are some of our regular members. And she made a naughty and nice list. Sandy Big Mama, she was on the naughty list. Paula was on with the glitter on the bad list. Mimi put herself over there. And then who do we have in here? Pam made it on the nice list. Nobody else on there is in here. A little bit of everything, Sandy. So we have the naughty and nice list, and then in there we have this little scrappy pad. This is paper. And it says this is Santa's list, which is fitting for their Santa's list. So we had that little paper pad that went in there. I guess I didn't use any plain coffee dye paper. I put, yeah, this is even in the paper. I used all pattern papers in here. That's interesting. And then we have an envelope here. Oh, I want to make one of these tags this year. This is the lace inside the tag. That's one of my favorites. And I want to do one of those again this year. And then this is actually a little bag. Oh, it's two things. There's a bag, and then there's also, if we wanted to use it, there's another pocket beneath it. But I just used some ribbon and some glittery things. And here's old Santa down here. He's actually part of the pattern paper. And then up here, here's another one of these, but I didn't. This is not a flip down. This is just an upper tuck. So we've got the little cardinal. And we've got this Merry Christmas. And this is another scrappy paper pad. It just tucks up in there. Cardinal there and a cardinal here. Some of my vintage lace down here. And we have another big pocket. And this one is also a Christmas card. Okay, with its envelope. And then, oh, there's another thing on the back side. Oh, no, that's all the same. This is the front of the envelope for that card. Isn't that pretty? It's all just one thing. I thought it was two different pieces, but it's not. And then we have a little pocket down here with some Christmas paper. And then I have that tag. And then this was the last page. I didn't put anything on it because the image was just too good. And that's it. We have lace over the spine. Here's that same napkin. You remember that ornament that I just glued in? It had this same, this is a napkin. And then I put some little bells on the, and that was last year's. Now we're working on this year's. Let's see, I need to pull this one just a little bit. Oh, thank you, Sandy. We all had fun making it. Everybody contributed. So anyway, that was last year's journal. Now, what Big Mama was saying about this piece, because it says no peeking, which means packages, right? So I'm thinking what we should do is cut out some cardstock and cover it, like wrap it basically, you know, with some, and then put ribbon around it and then glue those down and have some packages on this page. What do you, and then actually that was Big Mama's idea, because I don't want it to be just flat. I mean, I could just take some square pieces and put ribbon around them, but I think I would actually like to, hang on. Okay, here's a box. And I can cut some of this cardboard and we could wrap, and then if I don't have enough um, fabric, then we'll use some paper. But I'd like to cover them in fabric. I think that would. Okay, here's just a little. It's a little bit big. I cut it down a little bit. Well, that's wonky. That was wonky. There. There's a little square package that we could put on there. What do you think about that? Bye, Pam. And see, that'll give it a little bit of dimension. It won't be just flat. Now I've got some package stickers, but I think it's more fun to make our own, don't you guys? It's much more fun. So let's do, I'm going to do fabric tack because this will be on the back. You won't see it anyway. So if it comes gushing through the fabric, it won't be the end of the world. All right, let's do this. And do this. Yeah, it's easy to take a sticker and slap it down. Not as easy to wrap your own packages. So there's that. And that. And that's going to go up like that. I know. Plus the tactile, if I was giving this away and somebody got the journal, and they rub their hands over it, they're going to feel that it's fabric and not just paper, But yes, it's a good way to use up your favorite holiday papers. All right, let's hold that there for just a minute. And it's just a little bit different, right? Just a little bit different. So we'll do this right there. And this is, as you guys saw, just a little piece of cardboard. I don't want to make it too thick, but just enough so that you can tell it's that you can tell that it's, you know, a 3D thing and not just a sticker on there. All right, so there's that. Now I need some I'm wondering if this ribbon is too thick. I think I might have some. Yeah, that's kind of thick for that piece. Oh, you know what I could do? You know what I could do if I could find them? I couldn't find them yesterday. I put them back in that box they came in, the washi tapes, and then I can't find the box I put them in. They came in a little white box. Now, the other thing I could do, let's see if this works. So I've got this red piece. And if I cut just a thin, bye Irma. There we go. So if I do this, and I might need a longer piece, I could do it this way. Yep. And then I could, hang on, let me cut a thin piece here. Oh, hey, Juju. We have another new person visiting us today. Her name is Sandy, so say hi to Sandy. And don't get in a wreck, please. Wait till you see what we just put together. And we're working on another one right now. Okay, so if I take this red piece of fabric and wrap it around here. Hang on, it kind of curled up on me. And now I've got to take some really thin red ribbon. Juju's another one of the real funny gals. Sandy, she makes us all laugh. Okay, so what if we do this? What if we, oh, I like this. I can already tell that I like it. Put your finger down there. And so I started to tell you guys we're having our Thanksgiving dinner tonight. And remember, I told you all that we were going to do something special. We were going to go off our vegan diet and have a special meal. I've got lobster tails in the freezer. We're going to go get steak. And I'm going to make some deviled eggs. We're just going to have ourselves a good old Thanksgiving dinner. Hubby had to have that tooth pulled, and then he'll get an implant later. There. How's that? Now let's do a. Oh yeah, you'll learn over time, and I hope you do come back to see us, Sandy. We'd love to have another regular in the group. We like our regular gals. So this one, I'm going to make more. Nope, I want it even taller. I want this package to be long and tall. Oh, good. And you can go back and watch the other videos where we were making. So, Miss Juju, look at this. Look at this page. We did this already this morning. So these are little ornaments that are on with brads. And then you flip it up and there's little writing spaces underneath. Isn't that just the cutest thing? This one, though, is not. Anyway. So that was this morning's. All right. So now I have this package that's going to go here. And okay, we used the green already. Which should we use for the next package? I was thinking maybe we could do these three. I'll use the blue for something else. Whoops. So what do you think about these three? We've got the greens, the red, green and red here. And I just happen to have a little piece of it cut off. So what do you think about those three? Oh, I haven't. I haven't burnt lace yet. But I will have to do that to show Miss Sandy how we do it. All right. Let's do this side. All right. And what I want is Fabri-Tac. Yeah, you're intrigued. How much time? We've got 20 minutes left. We usually go till 10 o'clock, Sandy. Do you like grungy stuff? A lot of our gals in here really like stuff grungy. And so we tend to grunge up a little bit. And Mama Juju, I'm making my own presents. I don't know if you saw that, but I'm making my own because I want them a little bit 3D. I don't want them just flat. So I'm taking cardboard. Okay, well, I'll show you here in just a minute. Let me get this present wrapped and then I'll show you what burning lace is. My husband, every time, he knows I do this, but every time he comes down here and he's like, what's burning? What's on fire? And I say, nothing. It was intentional. I'm just burning lace. Okay. It doesn't really matter that the back isn't completely covered because it's going to be glued down and you won't see it. Bye, Tony. See you next time. Hey, Tony, did I already ask you? I think I did. You got your package, right? I think I already asked you. I think I'll use gold thread, that real fine gold thread on this. All right, I'm gonna have sticky glue fingers. Okay, I think we talked about it, and I think you said you liked it. You got the purple one. Okay. Oh, yeah, that was just a napkin. I just put a napkin down and then I used my matte medium on the outside of it. But yeah, that one was fun. Who else did I think Susan's I decorated too. All right, let's do this. And then this little package will be decorated. And what I may do, depending on how it is to scale, I may take that Christmas tree stamp that I said I liked so much and put down a tree and then put packages underneath the tree. All right, there it is. Okay, Tony, you have a wonderful day. We'll see ya. Oops. All right. See what I'm doing here. I'm getting all, and I'm off camera. I recognize that. I just had to get it close to me so I could see what I was doing for the. Go around a couple of times with this. Ah. I think I'm just going to go around here. We'll go down a little bit and then back up because I'm having too hard a time getting this to do what I want it to do. All right. Oh, I love to make washi tape. Yes, we can do that. We can do it live and invite everybody and well, come on. I hate it when I need 3 hands. Where's my third hand? One of you gals come and help me. Y'all just sitting around watching. All right. And then what I'm going to do, and I'm not going to do it here because it'll take me forever and I'll get frustrated. I'll have hubby hold it for me. But I'll make a little silver bow. So there's those 2 packages. We'll have a little bow on here and then I'll put one more with the red coming out of there. And we'll just have some little packages on here. How's that? You guys like that? I like it. Even if you guys don't, I like it. I know, isn't that fun? And then those are real little packages. They're a little wrapped up. And so what I'm going to do, hang on, let's see if I can do it. I've still got almost 15 minutes left. So what I'm going to do is take this and wrap it around a bunch of times. And then I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to wrap it over and under. See, here's where I need the extra hands. Over and under and over again and under. And then we'll tie this off, and it should make a nice fluffy bow. After I had my fall in the studio the other day and up my ribs, my doctor wanted me to go to, I said, I just tripped over my own stupid feet. I am clumsy. And she says, well, I want you to go to physical therapy and have an evaluation and just make sure you don't have any balance issues. And she said, you know, because there could be something wrong and you want to catch it before it gets bad. And she gave me this. At first I was like, no, I'm not going to physical therapy. She says, why not just go for an evaluation? She said, what if something's wrong and you don't catch it now and then it gets worse? And she put the whole guilt trip on me. So I said, okay, I'll go. And I went yesterday. There's nothing wrong with me. There is nothing wrong with me except I'm clumsy. Okay, come off my fingers where you cut off my circulation. When I was at the physical therapist, she pulled out her pen and she says, now in this one, I want you to look at the tip of the pen. And I said, oh no. And she said, what? I said, you're going to give me the DUI test, aren't you? I don't know if you ever watch those videos, but when they have them look at the tip of the pen and then follow it with their eyes, but don't move their head. She started laughing. And I said, not that I know what the DUI test is. I said, I've never had a DUI. Whoops. That did not work. Okay, I'll do that later on my own. I'll get it to work. Can't do anything on camera. But anyway, there'll be some, another package in here. And then I'll see what I have as far as trees. Maybe I'll put a little greenery behind it or something. All right, burning lace. I got to find the right kind of lace. I had some out yesterday. Hang on. Let me see if it's just sitting at the top of my basket here. Well, you can do it with cotton or polyester lace, but the cotton, works better. I don't have any over here. Hang on. I just got to dig out a piece of the right kind of lace. All right, let me go grab a piece. You guys hang tight and I'll come back and burn some lace. I'll come back and burn some lace. Oh, thanks for the polyester sitting around. All right, I have a brand new bundle of stuff. Oh, if you guys haven't already, please give me a thumbs up. Okay, this is a package of goodies that I got from Sarita. Any of you know Sarita, and I've never used it. I've never really opened it. Ooh, there's some white rickrack. I'll take this piece. And okay, Sandy, are you watching? Okay, let's say I'm going to take a piece of this and I want to use it on something, but I want it really grunged up. I could color it. Or I could burn it. Get all my stuff out of the way here. I have this super duper heat gun. And you're here for this. I have a super duper heat gun. This is not your craft heat gun. This is like an industrial strength. My husband, a few years back, I told him I needed a new heat gun because mine was just giving me little fits. And this is what he bought me because he's used to like man tools, you know? And so he bought me this. And at first I didn't use it much because it was too hot. I mean, this thing gets so hot. Excuse me. And I have since found that I love this heat gun. So I just take it and heat up my piece. Like I said, it works better with cotton, but you can use it with polyester. Polyester actually makes a really interesting, but I just heat it up and it's going to get hot to the point that it starts burning it. Notice I have a ceramic tile over the top of my pad. You don't want to do this over a craft mat because you'll warp it. Okay, here we go. It's heating up and I can't keep my fingers under there because it'll burn them bad. Once this thing gets heated, it's starting to turn. I don't know if you can tell, but see how it's starting to turn brown in there? And you can go as far as you want. You can burn holes in it. Okay, go. See that? Can you see that? The burn in there? You can burn it just to a point. You can burn it all the way through. I burn some parts of it and some I just leave real dark brown. Come on. Burn a hole. There we go. You might want to keep a little bit of water on hand, but if you do it on, you know, like this, on a craft mat with nothing immediately close to it, it'll be fine. But then I can go and just make some of it just a brown. I can make some of it that dark brown. I know, isn't that cool? And I do this with all kinds of different laces and doilies and but yeah, it gets really hot. Now somebody asked me, can you do this? Oh no, I'll tell you in just a minute. You can do this with so much stuff. No, one of the reasons that I didn't particularly care for this door or this heat gun at first was because it was so hot, so it got so hot. And I did burn something. It wasn't lace. It might have been, I was heat drying something on paper. And I thought, man, if it does this on paper, what's it going to do on some, like really cool lace? But see how that's all different? So like down here, we might make it a little darker. Anyway, that's burning lace. And sometimes if the lace has a real close weave to it, like this is kind of thick. This was a doily. Oh, that backside even looks cool. But there's some grunge. If you want a piece of grunge, something to sit on there, you can cut it up. But yeah, oh, there we go. See? Pull it apart. And then our other Sandy, Big Mama, is a huge fan of the seam ripper. Like, see, I'm pulling that apart. There's a piece that fell off. It's scary wicked. But yeah, you can grungy this up by making, tattered and grungy. Look at that. At that piece. Isn't that fun? I wish I had some thinner lace I had out the other day. Ooh, this one will be cool. Now see how thin this is? Ow, that's hot. Let's take a piece of this and burn it. Now you got me burning lace, Juju. It's 10 o'clock. I gotta get going here, but we'll do one more piece. Nah, stop that. See how fast this one's going? Because it's real thin. That other one I was doing was thicker. Now I have a couple of fun pieces of lace to use in our Christmas journal. So here's this piece now. And look at how cool that is. But look at that. Isn't that cool to put underneath something? I didn't really get that tail, but there's a much thinner lace. And this was a thicker doily. So there you go. There's burning lace. And Juju's always fascinated when I do the burning lace. She says she's afraid to do it. She's afraid she'll burn her house down. Okay, I think we're done for the day. Thank you all for being here. Thumbs up if you haven't yet. And we'll be back on Monday. We do this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Where are you at, Sandy? What state are you in, or country if you're not in the U.S.? Oh, maybe she left already. All right. So there's some lace we burned, and we did some pages in our journal, and it's been a wonderful morning. Oklahoma. Oh, okay. One of the gals that comes on here, she's in Oklahoma. She's in near Oklahoma City, one of the little outskirts there. She's not here today, but she's got rheumatoid arthritis, and some days she's just, with this cold weather, she's been really struggling. But anyway, I hope to see you back, Sandy. We do all sorts of fun things in here, and like burning lace. Sometimes we'll burn some lace for a project, or I don't know, we try all sorts of things. All right, you guys, thanks for being here. I'm 3 minutes after, so I'm going to beg off here and go get some things done. I got to run up and get our steaks for our dinner tonight. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. Love you all. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday. Bye.